Hi, my name's Cressida, and I am completely nervous and super excited to welcome you here. I have really wanted to share more in this way for quite a long time, but I've had all of these limiting beliefs in my way. And finally, I feel ready to get out there. So let me tell you some of the things that were coming up because they might be things that you find affect you in your world. I'm like, it's too messy behind me. But let's be realistic. I'm a mum of three. Our house is fully occupied, and this is where I absolutely love all of my books, and they're here behind me. And there's also children's toys and all of the things. So that is just a part of our life here at home. I was like, it looks too dark down here because I'm sitting in front of two really bright lights. And so it makes it look like a dungeon behind me. It's not, this room is so light. I cannot work out the lighting I won't say that, but I cannot work out the lighting. Anyway, I have things really on my heart to share with you about how you can feel your most radiant. And I cannot believe that the whole start of this year pushed me through another cycle where I really had to up-level my vibration because I was hiding. I didn't want to be seen. And where last year I was really very visible in my business, I had had a period of time for like the last 3 or 4 months where I have just really wanted to be, I just wanted to go and hide in a forest. So why does that happen? I was doing all of the things. I was looking after my skin. I will teach you about holistic skincare here. I was looking after my energy. I will also teach you about energy and how that affects your radiance, all here. But I was out of alignment because I was overworking and I was exhausted. So I love my business, I love my family, and I was on the cusp of burnout. In fact, I think I probably did burn out and haven't really admitted it to myself. And I had a very intense virus over the holidays, and I was floored. This is what I mean about the bright light. See, my face looks like I'm a shiny robot. It is just from the sun coming out. Anyway, I still have things to share with you about radiance and beauty and glowing and all of the stuff. So I'm going to keep going regardless. So I'm a mum of three. I'm nearly 50. I'm 50 in September, and I am really interested to note that even though I really believe that age is just a number and we feel how we feel, I had let myself get to this point where I felt like rubbish. I was waking up tired every morning. I felt like I was dull and flat, and I didn't even like what I saw in the mirror. And it's not because I looked any different. Other people couldn't see it, but I felt it. I felt it deep within myself. So I am on this mission, and I say so a lot, and I only notice that when I record myself. But anyway, you'll notice it now. I am on this mission to reclaim my own radiance by the time I'm 50 in September. So I am doing all of these things. I am going back to the basics, all of the fundamental things that I teach. And yes, just because I know them doesn't mean I do them myself. I'm not perfect, just like everybody else. But really going back to those things that I know help me feel my absolute best. And I'm going to give you the absolute heartbreaking news. None of these tools work unless you do them. Isn't that sad? We can know it all in our head. We can know it all in our heart. And if we don't actually do them, it does sweet FA for us. So why do I think that I can help you? See, that so came out again. I can help you because when I was in my 20s, I had an autoimmune disease that nearly killed me. And the only way for me to heal from it, aside from the major surgery I had, was to figure out how to optimize my system. And in doing that, I have learned so much about the human body. The amount of things that I've studied, I could count not on one hand, but on my fingers and toes and many other things. And one of my skill sets is being able to really dial in to what is the unique answer that you need, that I need, that other people need. That's why people come and work with me individually or in my group programs, because I can help them find what it is and just cut through the bullshit. Can I swear here? I'm going to swear. See, this is why I haven't done YouTube. Look at this. Anyway, cut through the bullshit and just find out what is the bare minimum that we can do when we are absolutely exhausted. We're in absolutely flat chat in our day-to-day lives. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be like that. And as much as I try not to be, it is very busy. I'm in a very busy time, business, children, husband, family, friends. I don't get enough time to see my friends, let alone look after myself. So I would love to guide you through a process of finding out how to make your way through the vast array of information that is now available to us so that you can identify what it is that you're missing in your life to help you feel radiant. And why do we want to feel radiant? Because that's how we can turn up. That's how we can show up in business, in our personal lives, and even for ourselves as that most authentic, fully expressed version of ourselves. Because I don't know about you, but I didn't like feeling like I wanted to hide away. I knew it was just a phase. I've had these dark nights of the soul before, but it felt shit, right? It was horrible. So I would love to guide you through this process. I would love if you would stay with this journey with me. I'll try and work out the light so I'm not blinded. But let's go through and find what it is, because you know what? You are not broken. Your radiance is inside of you. Sometimes it's just playing right there on your skin, but it is there, ready to be exposed, ready to come out. We just need to remind you about what it is inside you and remind you how to communicate with your own body to find your unique blueprint for radiance. And we can do that together. So I would love if you would join along, and I'm supposed to say things like click that like button, follow channel. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say, because you know what? I'm new to YouTube. So I would love to see you along the journey. If you've got any questions, please put them below, because I love answering questions. If not, I will continue to serve you in the way that I feel that I can. See you soon.